What's going on, family? Pastor Darrell Levy here, Focus on the Community. Thanks for joining us. And what I need you to do is go and like our Facebook page, like the YouTube channel, and I need you to share this show that you're about to see. Share, share, share. We got a great show lined up for you. We have Officer Turner from the Memphis Police Department. He's going to be talking to us about Memphis Girls Rock. You don't want to miss it, so sit back, relax, and stay focused on the community. Welcome back to Focus on the Community. Oh man, I got this guy, he's hilarious, y'all. He's almost funny as I am. This is Officer Turner joining me here on Focus on the Community. He's going to be sharing with us about Memphis Girls Rock. I can't wait to get into this. Man, thank you for being on the show. We appreciate you.
Pleasure.
Now, look, Officer Turner has been an officer with the Memphis Police Department for 12 years. Man, that's a long time to be fighting crime. Man, and not only that, but he's been working with this program for over 10 years now. So we're looking forward to really jumping in and talking to him about this. So, Officer Turner, thank you, man, again for being here. Tell me how Memphis Girls Rock, how did it originate? What exactly is Memphis Girls Rock?
Memphis Girls Rock is an empowerment program. It was started actually by one of our students. She had a bright idea after we did a program at her school to get some girls together. Let's get some girls together. We need some sisterhood. We need to encourage, I need to encourage my sisters. And after saying that, my partner and I, we went back to the office and we started to just kind of put ideas together, like could we really put something like that together? Yeah. After about an hour, we had a slogan, a logo, a location,
wow,
and speakers lined up. So, but that's how it started. Just one of our students in our Youth Crime Watch program that decided, hey, we need to do this. These girls need this.
Wow. You know, I think it's important for us to listen to young people. I need y'all to listen to young people. You never know what may come, but what becomes of something that a young person says. Exactly. Man, look, this program, I'm just talking to you off camera about it. It just sounds like it's really, really powerful. What are some of the things that you do? What exactly, like, I know there's a conference. Mm-hmm. What do you do at the conference? The conference is Memphis Girls Rock, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So what all does the conference entail?
The conference entails, first of all, we cover girls from 7th grade to 12th grade. Okay. The 11th and 12th graders, they will be set up on a panel. And we have about 10 women from different walks of life. They all have similarities, they have differences, but they are women that are successful in their own right. Okay. So they will give these girls a real life conversation. The 7th through 10th grade, they will rotate in classes, and they will cover in those classes everything from dental hygiene to their right to get out and vote, how important their education is. We have someone from the bank that's going to talk about financial responsibility. Wow. We have someone that's going to talk about child sex abuse. We're going to have sex crimes out, and they're going to give pointers on how to recognize if somebody's trying to groom you, or just things to look out for to make their lives safer.
Okay, so how well does the department support this program?
They support it very well. They support it very well. Last year was our first year doing it, and it was kind of hard to get it started. But after things got rolling, everybody kind of joined in and said, hey, this is a great idea. So this year, it was a whole lot easier, and we had a lot more put in, if you will.
You know, having a little help goes a long way. Exactly. And I really wish the community would take note of that. Like, just a little push from the community, a little help from the community would go a long way. So what are the ages of the girls that you deal with, that you mentor?
The girls age from 13 to 18 years old. But when these girls leave and go off to school and different, we're still here. So we're still mentoring. If they need something, they'll stop by the office. We have at the office everything from toothbrushes, mouthwash, anything that a college student would need. Any lift that we can give, we give to them. So all up to college.
Wow. So now you're working as an officer for the Memphis Police Department. That takes up a lot of your time. So how much time do you have, or do you devote to this program?
Most of every day. When I get to work, I hit the ground running. Because I'm in community policing, this is my job, to be out in the community, to meet people, to build relationships, and to change mindsets.
So it works constantly on the clock, along with other calls that you have to respond to. You're still policing the community and dealing with situations like maybe you get a call for domestic. You still have to respond to those calls, or is your focus? Okay.
No,
so
I don't. We are strictly community policing. So if there is a domestic dispute, I may recognize that address. So I may show up at that address because I know them. And it just makes the situation a whole lot calmer for the officer that actually has to deal with it.
Hold on, I think I just heard something. You working 9 to 5?
No. Some days it's 8 to 8. It just depends.
So let's go back for just 1 second. Like, if you have that call, that domestic call, you hear it come over the radio, and you recognize that address. Are you able to respond as other officers are responding?
Yes.
Or okay. So have you ever had that situation come up?
Earlier on when we first started the program, I would recognize addresses right off. Since we've been so removed from that here lately, we don't respond as much, and we respond in a different way. So we will get calls from parents sometimes that, hey, how can I handle this situation? So we're a lot more proactive than reactive.
Now, that was one of my next questions, and I guess I'll ask it a different way now. So how are the parents involved in the program?
Parents are, they're parents. So initially they are a little standoffish.
Because it's the police.
Right, yeah. Right. Just an example, I was recognized in a grocery store in Fraser, and the little girl was like, "Hey, Officer Turner, hey." So I'm like, "Hey, honey." And the mom says, "Leave that man alone. We don't fool with the police." So she says, "Mama, that's Officer Turner. He ain't the police. That's Officer Turner. Yeah, he always in our school.
He's an officer. He ain't the police.
Right,
police."
right.
Okay, so do you ever find yourself having to, like in that situation, having to win a parent over, so to speak, to make them feel more comfortable about, the job that you do, and that you're there, you have their best interests at heart, you're not trying to get in their business, you're just trying to make life better for them and safer, by the way.
Right. That parent in particular, yes, we won her over. She comes to the office. She takes advantage of some of the resources there at the office. So yes, I find myself having to win parents over all the time.
Okay. Well, I have.
And the kids help. The kids help out a lot. Okay. The kids, they are amazing. So they help. I think they do more than I do.
Okay. So I have some more stuff I want to talk about, but I want to take a quick break, and then we'll jump into some of the other stuff that you're doing with this program. Also, you're able to stick around for a little while longer?
Yeah, I got a little while.
All right, because we don't want to keep you off the streets. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Stay focused on the community. I'm sitting here with Officer Turner from the Memphis Police Department. We're talking about Memphis Girls Rock. Man, this is good stuff. You got time to tell a friend to tune in. But check this out. We're talking about Memphis Girls Rock. What's up with the fellas, man? We need to get the fellas involved in something. Are they involved at all?
Yes, and I agree. We do need to get the fellas involved.
Okay.
So this year we're doing something different. We're starting with the girls. So on April the 5th, we're going to address the girls with Memphis Girls Rock. Okay. In late October, and we haven't set a date yet, we're going to work with the boys. We're going to call it, right now we're toying with the name Not My Son. And basically that's a message to the streets. You are not going to take my son. My son is not going to fall to violence. They're not going to fall to being arrested. They're not going to fall to dying in the street. They're not going to fall. They're going to be successful. So they will get the same thing as the girls to a degree, but it will be tailored for boys.
Cool. All right, and same age group?
Same age group. We hope to have a number of students there, but yes, we'll be attacking the same age group. And like I said, we'll be giving them basically the same thing as the girls are getting.
Okay, so with the girls, and you have the conference, you have speakers and people coming in to help. How do you find those people? You know, most of the time we call them mentors. Mm-hmm. How do you find those people that come in and help and speak to the girls and work with you?
Oh, it's easy, actually. After the first year, we had to dig. And, hey, do you remember the lady that talked, and we were trying to find phone numbers and old emails. But this year, we've had a number of people that call us, hey, when y'all going to do Memphis Girls Rock? We want to be a part of it. Yeah. So we have everyone. We have a group called Grow. They called and they wanted to be a part. We have... and the names are just starting to escape me all of a sudden, but we have a number of organizations that have just jumped in and want to be a part of it. So this year, it's been really easy. We just taking in all the names and organizing the people as they come in.
Yeah, I found it to be easy, and I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but I used to be a cake decorator. I know I don't look like it. Really? But we would, every year, like we do birthday cakes, we have a box, and that order, you just flip it over in the box. At the end of the year, you turn all those over and you call those people and go, hey, we know you got a birthday coming up, or your husband has a birthday coming up. Well, thinking about a cake. So those people, you get those people, put them in a box. You'll have it. We got computers now, though. You put them in a computer.
Right. You save them in your cell phone.
Right. So I do want to know, though, like throughout the year, you have this conference, and you're going to have the one for the young men in October, but throughout the year, what do you do for the girls, and how do you work with them throughout the year?
So throughout the year, we work, and I want to say the girls because we work with students at a number of schools. So throughout the year, we are involved in basically all the schools in the city. So we go to the schools and we do different programs. One of the biggest programs right now is bullying. Everyone has a bullying problem. So we'll go in, we may do a bullying program, and while we're doing that bullying program, we identify kids. And it's so easy to do now. You can basically look at a kid and be like, okay, I think they need a little help. They need a little guidance. Yeah. Their eyes tell you the story. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So once we get that, we come back. Hey, how you doing? What your grades look like? They either tell us or they don't. So we develop other programs to break down the barrier between the police department, because most of the times when we go into school, all they see is their uniform. Oh, that's just the police. Yeah. So we develop programs to break down that barrier so that they'll open up and speak with us. Once we get them there, then we can find out what's going on with them, and then we know what resource we can give them in order to help them. Wow. And that's at every school that we deal with.
Wow. So are the administration of the what is it, Shelby County Schools now, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was Memphis City Schools
for a long time. I know.
So it's administration. Obviously, they're on board if they're allowing you to come in. How active are they with the program, though?
Very. Most schools want us to come in because they realize the divide in the community. So when we come in and say, hey, we have this program, we'd like to mentor, they jump on it. Like, really, an officer in here, you don't want to arrest nobody. Like,
right.
No, I just want to mentor the kids and try to help your environment. Okay. And so they respond very well.
Good. So are you mentioned they see that uniform. So are you in full uniform, or are you just badge on the side?
Most time I'm full uniform because you never know what you're gonna get involved in.
Absolutely.
But we do have a dress down uniform where I can put on a polo shirt and they have the cop logo on the chest and the pants and the gun on the side. We have to keep that in the badge, but it's not as intimidating to most students.
Well, yeah, I do a substance abuse program, and I wear my Citizens Academy shirt, got that police logo on it.
Right.
They ain't talking that day. When I wear it, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm not the police.
Right, but they identify you with the police, and most times that causes them to just shut down. Like,
But I can see though, when if you're not in full uniform though, you can kind of relax them a little bit, and they don't look at it maybe as much as they would if you come in there in full gear.
Right.
So that's good. So tell me this: what is it that you would want? Matter of fact, tell the people what is it you would want them to know about Memphis Girls Rock.
Okay. Memphis Girls Rock is going to be April the 5th. We'll start about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we'll go to 2 o'clock that evening. It is geared towards girls' empowerment. We want them to be encouraged. We want them to know that they are brave creatures and that they can deal with and handle anything. And we do not want them to allow their current circumstances to affect the rest of their lives.
Wow. So April 5th,
April
from
5th.
8 to around 2.
Yes.
And what's the location?
620 Parkrose Road, Mount Vernon Baptist Church.
Oh, Mount Vernon. Westwood?
Westwood, yes.
Oh,
yes.
man. Some memories in Westwood.
Okay. They must have been some good ones. You done shook your shoulders. And
I'm trying to shake the devil off. That's they were fun, but not preacher-esque. Okay. I guess you could say clubbing things. You know.
I understand.
You might not remember the drive-in out there.
I see the remains of it there.
Yeah.
When I moved to Memphis, it was a swap meet.
Yeah. Bless you.
What?
But you didn't have to deal with that, man. I think I may have caused some officers to come out there a few times.
Really?
All right, before we wrap it up, though, I need you to tell the people how they can get in touch with you. Maybe they want to get involved. Maybe they want to be a mentor or some way connect with you. Maybe they want you to or some others in the program to come and speak to some kids or something. Mm-hmm. How would they get in touch with you? Email, phone, Facebook, any of that?
Okay. So I'm not on Facebook or anything like that. But if you want to reach me, you can reach me. My cell phone number is 901-461-5419. And my email is Clayton, CLAYTON .Turner, TURNER @memphistn.gov.
All right. So, Officer Turner, anything else? I want the audience to know we're not in Memphis right now, so the things that I say cannot be held against me, right?
Gotcha.
All right.
Not at all.
So even off camera, you won't call local authorities on me.
I won't do it.
I don't do that stuff no more anyway. So, but man, it's such a pleasure to have you here and just to meet you. I look forward to even talking with you further, and if I can in some way be a part of what you're doing, I will more than happily come out and be a part. I'm looking forward to April 5th, but I'm looking more so forward to when you have those young men in October. I want to be a part of that in some way if you would have me.
I'm gonna put you in the box.
All right. All right. All right. So that's all the time we have for today. I need you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We need you to share this video here on Facebook. Pastor B. Levy, signing off. Focus on community. Till next time, brother. Stay focused on the community.